Nick Rudder from McKee's37.com. You know, if you browse YouTube, you'll probably find 1,000 videos showing a dramatic before and after difference for a plastic trim restoration chemical. We're no different. We have one too. I'll link it in the description below. But I'm often asked, Nick, what do I do for brand new plastic trim? I just bought a brand new car. Well, you certainly don't want to wait for the trim to fade before you protect it. So what we have, our plastic trim restore, the same product you're going to use to bring neglected old trim back to life, you're going to use to protect new trim. That way it doesn't fade or discolor over time. It's inexpensive insurance. It's actually, if you look at it this way, it's no different than waxing your vehicle. You don't wait until your paint fades before you wax it. You put wax on to prevent that from happening. So it's the same concept with this. This is my 2017 GTI, and about a month ago I purchased these OEM roof rails from the local Volkswagen dealership for my bike rack, and it has these plastic covers on there, and overall my car looks great. I don't want these to fade over time because I enjoy riding my bike so much that it's become a weekend event, and I'm never going to take these roof racks off. They're going to be there for good. So before you protect plastic, even though it's brand new, it's in great shape, you want to clean it first. For that, I'm going to use our wax remover for plastic. Well, you might be wondering, well, Nick, there's no wax on this plastic trim. That doesn't matter. It's a cleaner. It's going to prep the surface so the plastic trim restore will properly adhere. I have a little tiny mini detail brush, and I'm simply going to spray this on. And if any gets on the paint or on the glass or on the trim, it's not going to cause any harm. And I'm just going to quickly clean it off. Even though these roof rails are new, to me, I mean, who knows when they were made? I actually had to call quite a few Volkswagen dealerships, and only one dealership, Rick Case down in Davie, had it in stock. So apparently there's not a huge demand for these roof racks. So I drove down south after work one day and I picked it up, and otherwise I would have had to special order this, wait a week. Like everyone else, I like instant gratification, so I wanted to pick it up the same day. All right, so this formula, it dries fast. You can see the trim is already, it's dry, it's not wet from the cleaner. So I can go right to applying the plastic trim restore. This is a solvent-based chemical, which is one of the reasons it works so well on the plastic trim. When it gets wet, it's not going to run off and leave streaks all over my beautiful white paint or my windows. It dries 100% to the touch. And for applicators, you have a couple choices. You have our dual action trim and tire applicator sponge, which is an absolutely phenomenal applicator. It's designed to apply uniform coats precisely in all different sorts of areas. You can use a cheapo yellow foam applicator pad. We sell these too. They work, but not as well. You can see it'd be like this versus like this. And then you can also use a brush, which I'll probably use for this keyhole here. So anyway, I'm going to shake it up. And a little bit of this goes a long way. So let's say I had a Chevrolet Avalanche, which is covered in plastic trim. One bottle will do several Chevrolet Avalanches. So like the rest of our line, it's hyper concentrated. It's a fantastic value. You squirt some on. Now this is a clear liquid. There's no dyes or colorants. It's a crystal clear polymer that actually becomes a functional part of the plastic trim. And if you come on in and take a look, even though these roof racks or roof rails, whatever you want to call them, they're brand new, it's going to enhance the appearance. And I want you to pay close attention. Look how precise I can get with this applicator pad. Isn't that nice? So we designed this, and of course Lake Country manufactures it for us. They're the world's largest pad manufacturer. It's made in the great state of Wisconsin, so you can know that you're supporting the greatest country in the world, United States, when you make a purchase like that. So since this Volkswagen, it sits out here 7 days a week, or actually 5 days a week at the office, the sun is beating down on it, I want to apply something to protect it. And actually, I don't need my brush after all, because this is able to conform to get in that keyhole. But if I were going to use the brush, I would just dab some on here and just kind of paint it in. And then I have the back side here, which you're not really going to see, but I'm going to apply it there. And one thing about this roof rack is, man, it picks up bugs. It's like a fly trap. And I want you to go between this one and this one and see the difference. So this is brand spanking new. Have not done anything to it. You can see it looks great. Looks nice and black. Nothing wrong with it. Now go to this one. Look at how it has that dark, rich appearance to it. Hopefully the camera picks that up. And that's a testament to even how brand new plastic trim will benefit from application of our plastic trim restore. And there might be an area or two that you're going to miss, that you're going to touch up. This is the real world. And usually only one coat is all you need, unless it's really faded, which in that case you want to apply more than one coat. But overall, you can see how little I used. My roof rack looks great. If this were a smooth material, I would take a towel and I'd wipe off the excess, which is not a bad idea to do anyway. But this is a pebble textured plastic, so it's absorbed quickly and it looks great. So now I don't have to worry about my roof racks fading over time and taking away from the appearance of my otherwise clean vehicle that's very well maintained with McKee's 37 products. So again, that's wax remover for plastic, step one in cleaning the trim, whether you're removing wax or you're simply prepping it for plastic trim restore. And then our plastic trim restore, hyper concentrated. And at McKee's37.com, we've got tons of applicators and towels and sponges and brushes, so check it out. And if you like videos like this, shop at McKee's37.com, because our YouTube channel is funded by our website. I'm Nick Rudder from McKee's 37. Take care, God bless, and thank you so much for the support. Be sure to subscribe.